Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing something kind of cool. I got the opportunity to do some testing of these dividers for like your sticker storage. And this is from a shop called Ella Printable. And actually the shop just opened on May 5th. So be sure to check it out. I'll leave some links down below. So these are basically, she has printable items for your planners or anything of that sort. And obviously you go and purchase it. You get the files immediately. You can go and print them and then get started. So first you just saw me printing the items and now I'm laminating them. So I'm putting them in these lamination sheets and I'm sticking them through my laminator. I have this Swingline Laminator that I happened to get on sale through Amazon. I think it was only like $10. So that was really an awesome deal. So while these are processing, I did want to mention, I think I was using 5 mil lamination sheets. I know it was the Scotch brand. It doesn't matter what you use, whatever works for you. Obviously, thicker lamination paper is going to provide a thicker divider. So I want to talk about the printing real quick. So I originally printed it on a laser printer that we have, which we do most of our printing on, but my yellow cartridge was out. And so for this print, I apologize that my lighting in this video is a bit washed out, but it was kind of like light blues and light yellows, like a leafy print. And so it did not come out very well from my laser printer. So what you saw me printing on earlier, I switched over to an Epson inkjet printer. I made sure all my cartridges were full, and it definitely printed out better. You will see a picture at the end that shows it better since all these images are a bit washed out. But it just know that your printer, your ink, your printer quality, etc., is going to affect how these come out for you. So you'll just want to make sure you're comfortable and confident in your printer when you purchase these items. But I did feel like it printed well. So I ran this through twice. It's not something you have to do. It's kind of just my thing. Sometimes I want to just make sure it gets that little extra bit of lamination. So that's something that's completely up to you. Now these are double-sided, so there's a total of 4 dividers here. Now she sent me, she sent a page, I think it was 12 pages. So that's actually 2 on each page. What was that? 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 dividers, I think. So just know that, but I only did 4 for this video just to keep it kind of, quick. And so after laminating, I'm just moving my lamination here, you move on to the cutting phase. Now she offers other options. I have to double check, but it's like if you have a Silhouette or some other cutting machine, she does offer the files for that, which is awesome. I do not have that, so I'm using this Fiskars paper trimmer, and I thought it worked out well. So it was real easy to just go around the outside and trim out all the white borders, which was very easy. The only, I guess, potential critique I have doing it this way is that I know you can't see it again, and I apologize, but the way that the tabs are printed, they're not lined up. So I could not do, you'll see here in a minute when I get there, I could not do a straight cut down the center. I had to cut very carefully to where the next tab, here we go, if you watch this, I had to like slide in very carefully to where the next tab starts, but not cut all the way through. So see, I stopped there, and then I think I turned it around, or maybe not. Hang on. Yeah, okay, I pushed it to the other side to come in from the opposite direction. And so that's just, you can totally stop at this point and use scissors. I just was trying to see how much I could do with the paper trimmer because I absolutely love my paper trimmer. So just know that whatever you choose to, cut with, that's going to affect, your cutting process. But I thought it turned out okay, and then I do end up pulling out the scissors to do the finer details. So I'm just cutting the tabs there. So you can kind of see, I know you can't see the print, but you can tell the shape of the item. And now it is also curved, like rounded edges, rounded corners. And in my video, I did not pull out my corner rounder, but it is something that I would totally do. I honestly have misplaced my corner rounder, so I didn't have it at the time of filming this, but you can totally go through and clip your corners or cut your corners, with your scissors if you wanted to. And I'll just say, you see me kind of checking it there each time I do this cut. I was not perfect. I definitely, because of trying to like cut it up to the like the exact spot that I needed to cut it up to. I kind of cut in a little too far on some cases, but it wasn't horrible. I mean, it's totally still usable. And I could totally reprint and you know, try again if I wanted to, but I just did it for the sake of time. But I was pleased. I thought these were really cool, and they were easy, and I love making things. Like I'm not the design person. I'm not I don't have that I can't speak. I don't have that experience or that type of talent to actually do the like design work. But actually like hand doing things, hand cutting, etc. I do enjoy doing that and feeling like I made something. So this was pretty cool. My paper cutter kept popping off for some reason. I just got this paper trimmer, by the way, and I love it. Let me just start there. But I don't know why that part keeps like popping out. I guess I shouldn't be using it to pick up the little lifter. I shouldn't be using it like a handle, perhaps. So these are just the two others that were on the other sheet. Oh, and I think I forgot to say, so it is front and back. So you have to, however your printer works. You know, some printers can do front and back one time through, but that's usually like your more professional printers. So my printer, you know, you have to print it through, printed all the odd pages, and then flipped the paper over and printed all the even pages. And so that got it all lined up perfectly. And it all worked well. Like I've tried to do a couple printings of traveler's notebook inserts, and I have struggled to get them to print properly. So I have to say that the fact that this printed out very straightforward was awesome. Okay, so we've got it laminated and we've got them cut. And now I think I'm going to try to actually put them in the box. Okay, so she designed these to work with the Michaels photo box. So I picked this pretty one out. I loved it because it said create every day on the top. I think that's beautiful. And so they do fit in here width-wise very well. What I was struggling with though is that they feel too tall. And now I don't know if, I guess I could cut them down myself. Maybe she designed them. I'm just now thinking of this now that I'm talking about it. So if you put the lid on it, it definitely is too tall to actually put the lid on. Like the lid, the tabs stick out because the lid goes all the way flush with the height of that bottom section of the box. So I was just struggling a bit. If you kept the box open maybe on a shelf or something, maybe it wouldn't be a problem. And it's nice that they stick out because you could thumb through them very easily to find what you're looking for. Here I'm just flipping through some of my other options. This is what I currently do for stickers. I thought maybe I could put it in this 3-ring binder, but it's not quite sized for that. I also pulled out my Christian Design stickers just to see, and the Christian Design, this is just me pulling out what was there. So she didn't say that these were sized for Christian Designs or anything of that nature. They're just storage dividers. But you can see they're a little bit too big for the box, the Christian Designs. You could potentially trim off the edges and make it fit. It's completely up to you. But I was just now thinking maybe I could trim off the bottom of the dividers and they would fit in the box perfectly. So I don't know if she maybe left them larger in case people use it in different ways. But I have to say I love it. You should definitely go check out the shop. I'm looking forward to seeing what other options she has. And I appreciate the opportunity to test. And there's a better shop for you guys.